Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Engineer Waqas Abdul Salam. I am serving as Assistant Director Electrical in Government Center of Excellence for Training and Development, Government Staff Training College, 4 Wheatman Road, Mughalpura, Lahore. I belong to Lahore. For the start of my review presentation, I want to give my introduction. I started my journey of employment in TEPTA in November 2016 as a regular principal in Government Technical Training Center, District Jail, Gujarat. I served here for a period of about 7.5 years. During this tenure, I have performed my administrative duties as well as other tasks. The major duties were the enrollment of my institute, the successful conduction of courses, technical courses in my institute, cleanliness and maintenance of the institute, financial responsibilities, administrative responsibilities, and in addition to that, I have got the training of digitized monitoring and evaluation system in 2020, and I was the master trainer of digitized M&E software for the 4 districts of Punjab. During this period, I have made record enrollment in my district, and my institute was number 1 in vocational institutes among all jails of Punjab. In addition to that, discipline of the institute was remarkable. Cleanliness and maintenance standards were excellent. Enrollment of the students were more than 100%, and results were also 100%. So I have made remarkable achievements as a principal. After that, I was transferred to TEPTA Secretariat Lahore Research and Development Section, in which I served as an assistant director. I have served in R&D section for about 6 months. During this period, I have worked on gap analysis, feasibility study reports, TNA, training need assessment process, and I also have learned a lot of new things during this period. After that, I have transferred to Government Staff Training College, Mughalpura, Lahore in August 2023. At the start of this posting, I was assigned the task of trainings. I successfully conduct skill upgradation trainings, solar PV system technician trainings of overseas returnee. After that, I conducted the industrial trainings in the field of electrical, solar PV system, and electrician. My tenure in Government Staff Training College at this moment is about 2.5 years. And during this period, I have performed my duties as a master trainer, lead trainer in the trainings of staff, skill upgradation trainings, and industrial trainings. My recent project was on industrial trainings, in which I have performed trainings on the industrial floors. The major industries were PEL, Sky Power, Creative Electronics, and Unique Solar PV System Private Limited. So we conducted trainings in collaboration with industry to boost the skill capabilities of our technical staffs and our students. Now, Recently, I have joined the training of artificial intelligence, which was conducted by the joint collaboration of TEPTA and the Han Foundation. My batch was batch 5. During this training, I have assigned the task to see a TEDx video of speaker Barbara Okley and give a review presentation on his TEDx talk. So first of all, I want to introduce the speaker and title of TEDx talk. The title of TEDx talk is the Learning How to Learn. The duration of the TEDx talk was about 17 minutes. And the speaker was Barbara Okley. And this TEDx talk was conducted at the event of TEDx Oakland University. The premise of the TEDx talk was how we can change the way we approach learning, especially when it is tough. So, first of all, I want to explain the Okley shares her own story. She struggled at his initial career in math or science early on, then later she became an engineering professor. She urges that many of us believe we are not good learners, but that mindset itself can be changed. From this view, we often consider that our pupil does not admit that they are not good learners. They insist on this point, they are good learners. For her, if you want to improve yourself, if you want to improve your process of learning, you would have to admit that you are not good learner. After that, the talk offers concrete science-based learning techniques and mindset shift useful for students, professionals, lifelong learners. After that, she highlights key points which she introduced. First of all, focused versus diffuse mode of learning. So, what is focused? When you concentrate intently on a problem, then you are focused. And when you are diffuse, when your mind relaxes, wanders, make broad connections, then you are diffuse. Both are required for deep learning. Next is chunking. Building mental chunk of information which are connected ideas so you can use them more flexibly. Next point is procrastination and Pomodoro technique. She speaks about timing, breaks, and how to make our brains work better instead of fighting them. Next point is working memory and long-term memory. How it means how repetition, recall, variation help move information from just learned to internalized. The next concept is illusion of competence, which means recognizing when you feel you have learned something versus when you really have. Next, she highlighted strengths of the talk. Personal story, Okley uses her own background from bad at math to engineering professor to connect emotionally and give credibility. Next, accessible explanation. She simplifies neuroscience and learning science in a way many can follow. The next is actionable device. Not just theory, there are take homes such as work in short bursts, practice, recall, switch modes. And next is broad relevance. Whether you are studying for school, learning a new job skill, or doing self learning, the ideas apply. Next, she highlighted areas for reflection or critique. While many tips are practical, some may require discipline or habit building, which is easier said than done. The talk gives a strong individual focus, less emphasis on external factors such as environmental, social context, resources that affect learning. Because it is broad and general for advanced or highly specialized topics, there may still need to be domain specific strategies beyond that. The next concepts are key takeaway messages. Minds, first of all, is the mindset matters. Believing you can improve your ability to learn is a first step. Use both modes. Don't just grind, allow your brain time to rest and connect ideas. Next is chunk and recall. Build mental structure and test yourself often. Next is manage your time. Short focused period plus deliberate breaks beat marathon sessions. Beware illusion. Just because you recognize something does not mean you have mastered it. After that, relevance to you or your context. As someone learning Python for AI sound localization and tracking, Okley method can help. Use focused mode to work through algorithm, math, code, and debugging. Use diffuse mode to let insight on sound modeling localization emerge. Break your learning into chunks. That is fundamental of signal processing to machine learning for audio to tracking algorithm for acoustic signal. Use active recall. Quiz yourself on definitions, that is time difference of arrival, cross correlation. Implement small projects. Monitor your learning. Are you just reading tutorials or building modules? Make sure you are doing the latter. The next step is final thoughts and call to action. Watching the talk can be a catalyst. Take 15 to 20 minutes to view it if you have not, and choose one technique from the talk to apply this week. Ask yourself, what learning chunks am I working on? How can I give myself both concentrated and diffuse time? The next is commit to tracking progress. That is schedule short sessions, log what you recall without notes, reflect at end of week on what struck, what did not. Questions for discussion in the TEDx talk is that what is your dominant learning mode currently? Focused only versus also diffuse. The next, which chunks are you trying to master this month? How might you build more active recall into your learning process? Next, what distracts you most from effective learning and how can you mitigate it? The next, how will you measure? I really learned this versus I recognize this. In short, Barbara Oakley's Learning How to Learn offers a practical, science informed